Level 1. The filler character. Level 1 are the characters that were made to only be in a few episodes. Total Drama Island Season 1. Ezekiel was a homeschool kid who decided to compete for the $1 million prize. Even though he was weird, Ezekiel was still the 10 out of 12 people on his team who completed the cliff diving challenge. Everything was going fine until the killer bass were on the chopping block. Someone had to go. Courtney and DJ were the obvious targets, since they were the only killer bass who didn't dive off the cliff, causing the killer bass to lose in the first place. Until Ezekiel decided that it was a good idea to say this.
Just don't get why we lost, eh? They're the ones that have 6 girls.
After this comment from Ezekiel, the main target switched from Courtney to him, making him the first ever elimination in the competition itself. Ezekiel made a return in Season 3 of Total Drama World Tour, but instead of actually helping his team win, Ezekiel messed up every single time, which caused his team to lose when they had the win wrapped around their fingers. With him already being so unliked, it made it so easy to vote him out, which made Ezekiel the first and only player to get voted out on the first challenge in 2 seasons of competing on the show. Stacy from Revenge of the Island. Stacy is different from Ezekiel. Instead of getting progressively annoying, Stacy was a liability to the team as soon as she stepped foot on the island. Unlike Ezekiel, Stacy didn't have to say anything crazy to be the obvious first elimination of the competition. After the first episode of the season, Stacy only made one single appearance after the first episode and was never mentioned again. Level 1 of this video aren't competitors. They're liabilities that always slowed the team down. The fraudulent competitor. After being the 4th player to be voted out in Season 1, Justin decided to use his looks as an advantage to win it all. While this would have worked the season before, it was clear that he lost his edge. Instead of being the calm, handsome guy from the season before, Justin became very narcissistic and egotistical. Every failed manipulation tactic seemed like a desperate attempt at asking for a handout. Justin was starting to become pretty unlikable. But Justin wasn't a fast elimination. Justin finished 5th place in the competition, which is amazing compared to Season 1. But his good looks is still not the reason he got that far. Total Drama Island Season 1. Harold was a skinny, smart, and nerdy character, while being the butt of the joke in most episodes. Harold actually had iconic moments like the dodgeball episode, where Harold saved the killer bass from their 3rd loss in a row, or his beatboxing that handed the Screaming Gophers their 1st consecutive loss in a row. And how can we forget about the revenge he got on Duncan, which eliminated Courtney on the 12th episode of the series? But moments like this only happened in Season 1, which was still not enough. With all the knowledge Harold claims he has from playing so much video games, and all of the camps he's been to, you would think that it would work most of the time. But moments like that really only happened in Season 1. In Total Drama Action, Harold became the butt of the joke in almost every episode. Sure, he had that one moment where he stood up to Duncan, but that was about it. Level 2 are the characters who acted like they knew the game, but the game itself said otherwise. The plot armor. Total Drama Island. Owen had the most plot armor in Total Drama history. You think I'm kidding? I'll give you some examples. Total Drama Island Episode 10. Lashana leaves Owen in charge of watching over the ribs, and as we all know,
Tell me you did not just eat that entire plate of ribs!
somehow Owen wasn't bound for elimination after causing his team the challenge. The Screaming Gophers just acted like nothing happened. Another example is when Owen broke his jaw in Total Drama Action. They literally gave the killer Grips a free win just because of his injury. Now, I don't know about you, but this isn't even close to the worst injury in this show. We've seen players be mauled by bears, players being poisoned. We even seen interns die in GTA 6, of course. But a broken jaw is where we cross the line? If that's not plot armor, then I don't know what is. Season 2 Total Drama Action. Beth literally won Total Drama Action off of plot armor. Everyone knows that Beth shouldn't have come close to winning Total Drama Action. Literally, most of her wins came off of pure plot armor. Sometimes she gains random abilities that she shouldn't even have, or get lucky last-second wins that made 0 sense. Level 3 are the players that rely on plot armor to have a chance at winning. The wasted potential. Total Drama Island Season 1. DJ has everything you could want in a player for this competition. The size, the strength, the leap, and the likability. Nothing would realistically stop DJ from dominating in most of the challenges. The only thing that kept him from doing that is his weak mentality. In every single one of DJ's eliminations, DJ is eliminated because of his lack of competitiveness. This character trait is what stopped us from seeing a guy dominate the show. Eva is also a freak of nature, but with a winning mindset, even though she was eliminated in the 3rd episode, and came back 12 episodes later just to be eliminated immediately after her return. She still performed well in the 4 episodes she was in. But if she only competed in 4 episodes, then why is she ranked so high on this list? Because this video isn't about Total Drama Island winners, this is just about how good they were at competing. Level 4 are the players that should have dominated the game, but mentality and personality held the dominance back. The Great Competition. Total Drama Action Season 2. After a disappointing 11th place elimination, Courtney decided to become a competitive animal, doing whatever it takes to win any challenge. Only 1 out of her 4 eliminations on this show were fairly executed. Courtney almost never got voted out because of her competitiveness. Her eliminations almost strictly came from plot twist. Total Drama Island Season 1. Lashana has won multiple challenges already. She has likability, unlike most of the competitors on this list. She's the only competitor in this season to embarrass Heather multiple times in one season. Most of us thought that she was going to win it all that season, and we all remember what happened in episode 22. Lashana's elimination to this day is the most rigged and unfair elimination in Total Drama history. She literally had all of the qualities to win the game, and was so close to the finish line, just to be eliminated by something she had no idea or control of. Level 5 are the characters that should have won it all, but unfair voting systems made it impossible for that to happen. The consistent players. Now we are in the category of players who won it all and never really took a step back. Duncan is the type of player that'll do anything to win, and he has the wins to back it up. Duncan is statistically the most consistent Total Drama competitor ever, placing 4th place in Season 1, winning Season 2, 5th place in Season 3, and 8th place in All-Stars because of his arrest. Total Drama All-Stars Season 5. Zoe wins it all after being 3rd place in the season before. Zoe has the athleticism of Eva and the likability of Lashona. Level 6 are the characters that you'll never see, not being at least top 10 in the show. The final level, Total Drama itself. These are the characters that the villains after them tried to be, but failed every time. Total Drama Island Season 1. Heather was the definition of evil. Everyone knew she had to go, but it was almost impossible to get her eliminated in Season 1. Alejandro is the male version of Heather, but way more smarter with his emotions, taking every competitor down one by one without anyone noticing. And when you finally knew it was too late, you were already eliminated before you even knew it. Both Heather and Alejandro won Total Drama World Tour with using every tactic in the book. Level 7 are the competitors that pulled insane masterclasses to win it all. These are the insane runs that could never be replicated. If you agree or disagree with a take on here, that's what the comment section is for. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this in the future.